Hello, I thought I would paint my nails with y'all. Yeah. Got my cotton swabs, or cotton balls, stuff. I'm just gonna use one of these. The majority of it is off my nails, but there's still some spots here and there. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna put some newspaper down so I don't destroy my setup. I'm actually gonna set y'all down. Okay. My setup is, I usually set, set y'all on this like pink sparkly ottoman that I have. I guess you call it an ottoman. It's like a square ottoman type thing that you can store stuff in. It was pretty heavy because I had all my like prayer journals and like books in it, but I took a lot of it out so I could more easily transport it. This stuff is strong. I might open the door, but cats might come in. If I do that, I'm gonna turn the fan on and open the door. Okay. So, hopefully the sounds from outside aren't too loud. But yeah. And then if I'm not, so I have this candle. That I like lean y'all up against. And if I put it on top of the candle, it leans against this like Play-Doh that I have taped. It's like a container of Play-Doh taped to the candle. I don't know why I'm sharing all that, but I don't necessarily have anything specific to talk about. Yeah, I don't have a tripod, at least not yet. I was thinking of maybe getting one for like my drawing videos, to have it like be able to be positioned above so you can see better what I'm drawing. I have this box. It's a Mary Kay box. So my friend was selling Mary Kay for a while. It's where I store some of my nail polishes and like hair clips. That was loud. Yeah, I really hope it's not too loud outside. I have this thing that like is used for like washing makeup brushes, cuticle oil, clip. Okay, so I have just a random collection, this like one random. So my sister-in-law is the one with all the really beautiful, sparkly, like moon cat nail polishes, but I just have like a bunch of random, like I have this kind of purpley mauve-y looking color, and then this blue, or like the gel, which I guess you they dry fast under like the I don't know if it's UV, but it's specific type of lighting. I bought one of those off Amazon, but I don't think it does anything really. That you like put your nails under and it like does the special light. And then this instant dry from Walmart, Sally Hansen pink, light pink, Racing Rose, and I got top coat from the dollar store. Yeah, I might too. So my sister got me, she used to be, or it is still really into Holo Taco. There's this like sparkly green. Green's my favorite color, so, and emerald I really like a lot, so. I actually have like emeralds on my wedding ring. And then the middle one is opal, if anybody's curious. I really like this color. It's not necessarily green. I mean it is, but it's like kind of teal green. And then this is like a shimmery blue. Makes me think of the ocean, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna put these back because I'm just gonna use one nail polish today. Ooh, I like that. This is like a dark shimmery, silvery. It makes me think of like nighttime vibes. Yeah. So, I'm gonna set those aside because I'm just gonna do, let's see. I either want to do this one or, let's do this one actually. It's probably meant to be like layered with the other green sparkly, but I like it by itself. Okay. Let me set those on the ground before I knock them over. This is such a random miscellaneous box. I also have like Vapor Rub. I love the smell of that. Takes me back to like the good old days. Well, not the good old days of being sick, but just yeah, being sick and then having your mom like rub it, yeah, on your chest. Very soothing. Oh, Percy's coming. We'll see if he wants to stay or not. He might smell it and be like, "Ooh." So I'm really not good at all at nail polish. I think my problem is patience. I think I struggle with like packing it, putting too much on at once and then not giving it time to dry. And then I think it's dry, but it's still kind of tacky. That was way a lot. I like a good dark color. Makes me feel sophisticated. Or like, I don't know. I need to push back my cuticles. I know some people say that's actually bad. And other people are like, no, you have to do it. It's bad not to. I don't know. Hopefully this video is relaxing, but maybe it's just boring. I don't know. We shall see. Still figuring out what you guys like. And I'm sorry if sometimes the things I talk about are like out of order because I have a lot of pre-film videos. I'm trying to have several videos ready to be uploaded when I start working again. I can still be uploading and not just disappear into a void for too long of a time. Straw. Okay. Just need a little bit, not too much, for the pinky finger. I'll probably do a nail salon, maybe ASMR type thing at some point. I just don't know how to go about it, really. Now we got Itty Bitty trying to come in. Hi. I wonder if I can't really turn the camera around while I'm doing a video. So y'all could see the little kitty. Well, not very little. His name's Itty Bitty because he was itty bitty when he was a baby. Itty Bitty has the wide eye blank cat scare. It's not scare, stare. It's my sister-in-law's cat, and my sister actually was over here one time and was like, why is Itty Bitty staring at me like that? I don't think he's human. And he like went to the closet and started staring at her from the closet. Which didn't help his case. He's sweet though. He gives really cute head nudges. What do you call it? Like rubbing his head. Like if you put your head down, he'll give you like a nice little head bump. So I feel like I should probably be doing thinner layers, wait for it to dry, do another layer. That's the thing that I don't have the best patience with, is doing like multiple layers. So yeah, this nail polish is Hollow Taco because it's like kind of holographic. You can layer it on and it looked really cool with like the sparkles and stuff. I'm just doing one solid layer. And I think it's Taco because the lady that like made it or owns the company was like, would always talk about top. She would say the word top coat. People thought she was saying taco, I believe is the story. I'm just gonna see, this hand's like thick on there, but I might have to do another layer on this hand. Does anybody else struggle with doing the hand that they're painting their dominant hand? If you're not ambidextrous, I am not left-handed, and so I'm like struggling. Okay, let's try not to mess this up. If anybody's curious, this is not actually a piercing. It's just a little clip-on cuff thingy. I just think it's kind of cute. I had gotten like a pack of 3 off Amazon a long time ago. Because probably being influenced by one of my favorite YouTubers, Brianna Fox. She has lots of like cute little ear piercings, but I didn't want to actually get a piercing. But 2 of them that I was wearing a while ago got lost in the winds of Salem, Connecticut. It was so fun. I went on a trip with my one of my besties to Connecticut to see this fall foliage, and we went to Salem one of the days, and it was actually right during the time of like Halloween time, sort of, and we love sunsets. We share a passion and love for sunsets, so we were like, we gotta find a sunset spot at the end of this day. And there was this beautiful spot on the coast of, I don't even remember exactly, but it wasn't too far of a drive from where we were in Salem, and there was a beautiful like lighthouse tower structure, and just like, yeah, the coast and everything was so beautiful. Oh, that's like, don't want the nail polish remover spilling. I mean, not spilling, but it's bleeding through the newspaper from the cotton ball. Yeah, beautiful ocean and waves coming up and like rocks, and the sunset was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Beautiful. And we even found a telescope. I guess that's what you call it. They like look through and you can see stuff from far away. And usually those like cost money, but this one you didn't even have to like put any coins in or anything. So we were like taking turns looking through it, and we saw like a cruise ship in the distance. And then we like turned it from the water to like some of the buildings on the coast, and we saw like a chef cooking in a really fancy kitchen. That was a really fun time, really fun day. It was actually me and my friend, and then she invited her, I think they're related, I think it was like one of her cousins or something, and then her friend. They were really sweet girls, and we all had a blast. We like laid over these like stone benches, like upside down, and watched the sunset over the ocean upside down, and that was actually really cool. Look at things through a different perspective, and it can really bring you some joy. This one's a little bit. Don't want to mess it up. Like, the control that I do not have with my left hand is ridiculous. It was crazy too, because like we could not get out of Salem though. Like the sunset, it was nighttime and we were trying to leave, and there was an accident, and we ended up going in circles, and the GPS kept taking us in circles. And then I needed to pee, and we found it was pretty late, so there wasn't many places still open. Itty bitty's staring at me. And then, wait, let me see if I can like turn the camera. That was kind of fail. But yeah. Anyways, we ended up finding, it was pretty sketchy, but long story short, we found a really nice, like, Chinese restaurant. And they were so nice. They were nice enough to, like, bring us all the way to the back of the restaurant to use the bathroom. And thank goodness, because I was about to, like, go in some bushes or something. And then we ended up getting some food because we were hungry, and it was actually really good. They had some really good egg rolls. And then we ended up finding our way out of Salem. Maybe I should let this dry some more, actually, now that I think about it. So, oh, it's pretty dry. It was just looking wet. And then they wanted to play scary stories while we drove back, and I was like, no, I don't like scary stories. But the one they played, my friend played, ended up not even being scary. It was just kind of like sad, I think. I think I need to eat something after this. I'm pretty hungry. We're aiming for a general, we're not aiming for perfection, just as long as we get the nail polish on there, we're good. Try not to breathe it in. So much, at least. Just drip and drip. Drippy drip. Does anybody else, I feel like nail polish has been helping me not to pick my skin as much, at least that I used to. I still do it. It's bad. Yeah, I need to let the sand dry more. Does anybody else struggle with picking hangnails? I've ruined this now. Ever since I was a kid, I've struggled with that. Sometimes I do it without even thinking. I forget what it's called when you, like, struggle with skin picking. I definitely have whatever that is. I'm surprised newspapers aren't completely out of business, like the places that print newspapers aren't completely out of business yet. My mom still gets them. I've always loved the crinkly sounds of newspapers. And now we wait. Still tacky. So yeah. I'll probably have uploaded a Q&A by now, but I have not done that yet. Probably this week I'll ask what questions I want to ask. Because I know it's seeming to be requested a little bit more. I don't have barely any eye-hand coordination. This nail is looking like I needed to paint that a little bit better. Did I already put the top coat on? And like, that's messed up. I don't know. Some girls are so good at it. They like, my cousin one time, I was like, who did your nails? They're like professional. She's like, no, I painted them myself. And then you fall into the trap of like putting on way too many layers to fix it. Cause you can't just fix one spot. You have to like do the whole nail, cause then it'll look. You can see the line. If you don't continue the whole nail. And now I'm getting it all over my finger. Okay. If anybody's still watching, hello, I appreciate you. I'm like shaking. Okay. I don't know if I slept on my neck wrong or what, but it's been hurting. And I'm like, I don't know. Because the area it's hurting, I'm like, is that a muscle problem or is that a lymph node? I know sometimes like your lymph nodes can hurt if you're about to get sick or something. I honestly don't remember where I got this like little charm bracelet, but it's super cute. It's got like little apples. And why am I doing that with my wet nail? Let me not do that. But yeah, little apples and hearts. I've had it for so long, honestly, it could have been like something I got from Claire's as like a teenager. And this is a really pretty bracelet. I love how it's like simple and small, minimal, dainty looking. And like the wrist is adjustable because things be falling off my wrist. But yeah, my sister-in-law, it was hers, and then she said she's not really a bracelet person. She gave it to me. And then I have this ring. It's actually a friendship ring with the bestie I went to Connecticut with. And my wedding ring. This served as my engagement ring and my wedding band because I just didn't want to have to deal with two rings. I just like the one. It's pretty. Watch this video like not even be like you can't even hear my voice because the background noise is too loud. top coat on, but it's like still kind of tacky. And when I do that, then it really doesn't dry. It's super dry. Yeah. Keep out of reach of children. Avoid heat and flame. From the dollar store. Do y'all say ambiance? No. Ambiance or ambience? Which is it? And then I've seen it spelled both ways too, with like the A or the E. I don't know actually which way is correct. I guess I could Google it. Okay, so apparently both are correct spellings, but it said ambience is more popular or common. That's Percy. And yeah, they're pronounced according to however you spell it. So it's like ambiance if you spell it with an A, or ambience if you spell it with an E. I didn't know that. I was just seeing on YouTube they're spelled different ways, because I enjoy looking up different ambiences. Now I don't know which way to say it. But yeah, I saw the different spellings. I was like, wait, which is it? What are you doing? You're gonna purr for us? Okay, that was my cat in her room. He's hanging out with us, Percy. Hoping that hand's dry enough to pet. Yeah, it's good. It's my right hand that's like sticky. Actually, this thumb is a bit sticky. That's good. I just want to finish so I can eat. Did I already do my pinky? Wait, that's a lot. Do you ever get hooked on a show and then you're like, wait, I don't know if I want to keep watching this because it's so dark. That's how I feel about Squid Games. I finally decided to watch it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is intense. I just want to understand. I haven't yet gotten to the end of season 1. I want to understand who's behind it and why they're so evil, and I want justice. I mean, I know that people have the choice, but they don't really realize what they're actually getting themselves into. It's really sad. I also kind of felt that way about Stranger Things. I do love the plot of Stranger Things, but like it's gotten like darker and darker. Ginny, cat number 3 now. Hello, Ginny. But I feel like, how many seasons are there now? I don't even know. The last season that came out, to do with Vecna and all that, I feel like once you, it like seems so scary and mysterious at first, but then once you know the plot, it's like less scary. I think there's like more terror in the mystery. the plots are really, I think they're really well written. A show I definitely recommend, The Chosen. It's really good. I haven't yet seen the last season that came out, because I'm watching all of it again with my husband and two of our friends together. Are you gonna come in, Jenny? I'm surprised these cats don't mind the smell. I'm surprised of all the cats Nico hasn't got, because he loves the attention the most. He'd probably have his own YouTube channel if he could. I think he thinks he's a human, because he loves human attention, human interaction, but hates other cats. And it almost sounds like he tries to speak human words. He's kind of old too. He's like an old grumpy man. He sounds like, he'll be like, meow. His meows are not a normal sounding meow. But it's funny, it's cute. Anyways, yeah, The Chosen is really good. I know some Christians decide not to watch it because they don't want to, because obviously it's based on the Bible, the Gospels, but it's not verbatim what's in there. They have a lot of creative liberties where we don't know for sure what things did or didn't happen, but the personalities of the disciples or just different details of their lives, we're not obviously sure of everything, so they have some creative liberties in that aspect. So I can understand why some people don't want to watch it, and then they might mix up the show with the actual Bible in their head. But I do see how it's also really a blessing for a lot of people, and that it can help you understand better the actual historical context, and understanding that the apostles were just humans, and that Jesus really was. He was totally God, but he was also totally human. And so it's been really cool to see their filming and their take on it, and I think it can really help to understand that Jesus really was here as a human and had struggles just like all of us. The Bible says he was tempted. I'm not trying to misquote it, but maybe I can find the actual scripture and put it up. I think it's in Hebrews where it talks about him being our high priest. Or is it Ephesians? Maybe both places. And he can understand us deeply because he went through all of the struggles and some temptations like we did, but he didn't sin. That was the difference. But he still experienced sadness and suffering and pain, and he bore all that for us. Yeah, there's moments in the show where it's just Jesus taking care of his body or stretching or bandaging a wound, and it's just very human things. It's oh yeah, he was God, but he also experienced all those things that we do on a day-to-day. He's living in a very different time than we are now. He's still with us now. If you're a Christian, you know. I didn't put that on the right box. Yeah, I know people have testimonies of how The Chosen has really helped them in their faith and walk with the Lord, and actually motivated them to read the Bible more. they do put the caveat at the beginning of the show, like, read the Bible to see what it actually says. Like, don't just use this as the Bible. But so far, I haven't seen, it's not like blasphemous or anything like that. There's nothing like contradictory to like the Gospels or to like the Gospel. It's just more so creative liberties on like details of like how the apostles' lives were going and stuff, and like interactions between like Paul and his wife. It's like we don't actually know, but this could have been. I love the way that they decided to make Paul, like, it just really seems fitting with the way his personality is in the Bible. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm done, so I'm gonna stop chatting, and hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.